on you.
Now
Just
laugh.
calm down. Okay. How was that again? All right.
Oh my goodness. Every time. Yeah, look at that.
Look at that.
Mm.
Is that not amazing? What do you guys think of our new logo from our most amazing marketing director?
I think it's badass.
It's
I like it.
It's pretty badass. It's tattoo worthy, I believe.
Oh yeah.
That's what you had said before. So we have it on
Still
screen.
waiting for likes though. Still need more likes on it.
Yeah. It feels really high above us, and I feel so tiny in
But
the
it's like
chair.
right there.
It is right there. It's so cool. Let's just look at
The
it for a minute.
camera is very deceiving.
Because that's actually a very big TV right there.
It is. My head really isn't that big.
I didn't have to say it because you just said it.
Oh my God, the fun we have.
Yeah. So here we are, the 28th of May. What?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. So, how is everybody? Making it through the week? Enjoying all the little tidbits that we're coming to you with on a daily basis. Today we talk about application because we started out with intentional.
Yeah, being intentional, then we went to focus.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're talking about application. And we're not talking about what you fill out to get a job. No, application. So all these nuggets, the books you're reading, the programs you're going through, are you applying? Are you applying what you're learning? Are you applying what, if you have a coach, what they're coaching you? If you have a consultant, what they're consulting you on? Are you applying what you're learning? Because if you're going to be intentional and you're going to have the focus, and the focus is going to be somewhere like the result, like we talked about yesterday, are you applying the things that you're learning so that all that stuff can happen?
Right.
Because without application, I mean, you're kind of freaking dead in the water.
Yeah, and I think sometimes we're so overpowered by, or we think that we're overpowered by how much information that we have. You know, we have so much information at our fingertips. We can learn about anything on the internet. But being resourceful is the problem.
Well, yes and no.
Right? So having resources is one thing, but you know, being able to apply what you're reading and be resourceful in it is really what we need to be. So you can have as much internet space as you want, but if you're not truly applying it and putting it to work for you, what's the point, right? So you can have 1,000,001 books about all the cool stuff and how to do certain things and how to start a business or how to do basket weaving. And you can read it and go, oh yeah, that's cool, and put it right up on the shelf and never apply any of it. And then wonder why someday when you think, gosh, I'd really be neat to be able to do basket weaving. And you've never applied the information that was given to you.
So is that kind of along the lines of having resources or being resourceful, right? Is that kind of what you were getting at?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Because you're right. I mean, you have all the resources in the world right there at your fingertips, but are you being resourceful?
Are you putting it to work?
And that's where the application comes
Because
in.
you don't need a lot of books to start applying the knowledge.
Yes, Clint. Knowledge is not power. Applied knowledge is power. I love that. And I know I've said this on this show before.
Mm-hmm.
People that sit there and say knowledge is power drive me freaking bonkers. No, it is not.
It's not when you don't do anything with it.
Yeah.
How many people do you know that have done that? What is wrong? What? It's called real life, people.
Yes, it is.
They have all the books, and then they also have all of the excuses to not apply or use any of it.
Yes.
It's always somebody else's fault or whatever have you. If you're in that position, if you're a high level executive, if you're a veteran or an athlete and somebody that has had coaching previously, you know, what if they gave you the playbook and you thought, man, if I just had that playbook, I'll be really good. And then you put it on a shelf and you never applied any of it. But yet you think you're going to be really good at it, right?
You can read the playbook, but if you're still not applying the plays on the field, the playbook is nothing.
Right, right. So as we've alluded to before, next week we're going to be going into businesses. So whether you are any kind, whether you're an entrepreneur or you're a manager in that business, an executive in that business, or if you're a nonprofit.
Fortune 500. I don't care.
A nonprofit, whatever that may be, that is in the business world. If you're looking to even own a business, if you are an entrepreneur at heart and don't have a first clue of where to start, but you have an amazing idea and dream, that's what we're going to be going into next week. Very focused and very intentional on growing a business and how to do it and what that language looks like for you. So as we lead up to it in our very intentional week, we have been hyper focused on what we're doing, and we're absolutely applying everything that we've learned in this week. So you have watched our progression since the beginning of the year. The good, the bad, the ugly, the weird spaces, the dorky backgrounds. Well, now you've watched what being intentional can do as we continue to grow our space for you to learn and thrive in. And that's what our next week is going to be, a whole nother level of learning.
Yeah.
So,
but business specific.
Yes.
So,
yeah. So as always, we appreciate you so much. Make sure that you like and share the content, please. And make sure that you invite some people to come and take a look at this on a daily basis, especially going into next week. And of course, if you have any questions, you can always put it in the comments. And we just hope to see you every single day and enjoy this amazing new logo that we have. Every time you see it, that's us.
Be intentional. Put the focus on application.
That's right. As always, thank you so much for letting us in and be a part of your life, and we will see you tomorrow.
Love you guys.